Previously on The Division 2.
Target neutralized.
I'm with you. I need a fresh mag. And it's gonna keep hurting.
Oh, we set one on fire. All right, so we got what? One more left. All right, we're sending the little harasser down now. That is the drone. There we go. Applied force to that one.
Glad we could help out. Agent, get that.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Division 2. First of all, thank you to Ubisoft for the DLC. And real quick, we are going to look at the Division 2 Avatar Frontiers of Pandora crossover. Two massive worlds come together in a special crossover event bringing Avatar Frontiers of Pandora into the Division 2. The entire set of collaboration rewards is free and can be earned through 7-day project chain. Each stage leads you to named enemies throughout the city, turning your daily run into a hunt that becomes more rewarding with each victory. The event runs from January 13th to January 27th. For more info, the link is in the description, and it sounds like it's raining in the game. We're going to look at some proficiency caches before we get into the nitty gritty. We have not looked at these, I don't think even once, to be honest, so we might have to like sell a lot of these things. Because these are level 4, so kind of a waste. Oh, a lot there. A lot in my ear. All right, so that's a whole... Yeah, that's a group. Group B. Fenris, Group B. Interesting. Well, we're level 12, so yeah, all these are under levels. So what happens when you don't open them while you're leveling? I could have probably used a lot of this while we were playing. Right, so that's not terrible. But again, it's probably a lot of useless things in terms of leveling. Unless you upgrade stuff, modify things. Oh, okay. A police MK-17. All right, because I know we haven't done it in a while. We're going to do some perks here. We're going to get grenades too. All right, inventory capacity. I think that's useful. Do headshot accolade. Let's see how many magazine things we can do to upgrade. All right, I like it. We're on magazine 3. I think we were able to maximize all the magazines, which is lovely. And we still got more here. We got 19 more points. So we definitely need muzzles. Let's get the muzzles. That's one thing we don't have on rifles, and we 100% need. Otherwise, it sounds like a shotgun going off every time. Optics? Sure. I do like the 4-point. Hey, you know what? Let's get a grip on it. Crafting materials. Sure, it's only one, right? So we need level 30 to get to inventory 3. Wait, yeah, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Do multi-kill accolade, extra XP. Yeah, these are things that I've been needing to do and I just completely forget all the time. Let's max out our grenades as well. Get more resources, because I feel like we're always running out of that, so. All right, I think for the most part, I think we're pretty decent here.
Later.
All right, we got our RDA guy all queued up here. And we're going to do the American History Museum because I think recently we got the safe house, the ring. It was either like the last one or the one before.
During the crisis, JTF set up a temporary stockade in the basement of the American History Museum. And now, True Sons runs the place. Odessa says there's a treasure trove of high-value intel in there. Transcripts and notes from the interrogations of True Sons prisoners. Mostly hyenas, which is why Odessa is so interested. If you can release the prisoners, True Sons will have their hands full with a full-scale riot, giving you an easier shot at the prize.
So now that we have 30 here on both, I don't remember which one's the rifle. I think rifle's 2. Let's get some cover here. Where'd he go? Wow. Finally. Before we do anything, let's apply mod. Extra magazines. Let's do a loud break. Yeah, we'll do red sight. Same thing for the other one. I think the other one already has a red dot. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't sound like a shotgun every time we use it. So now we're pretty much just venturing into the zone. Auto zone. And of course we have to do it in the dark while it's raining. Why not, right? Why make everything more challenging than it already is? Alright, well, it still sounds like a shotgun. Alright, let's get some drone action here. I hear shots, so it sounds like two factions shooting at each other. Or are we being shot at? So we got two people on the other side. All right, he's down. All right, now he's literally down. All right, he's down. It looks like he has some sort of shield. Oh well. Happy my RDA guy was able to take him out. So the whole RDA and the avatar thing is a little confusing because as far as I'm aware, RDAs are bad guys. exploded him. All right, we saved that guy. I guess we'll continue on.
Hostile control point identified.
Is there? Well, unfortunately, we're not going to partake in that. We've been all over the place as it is, so trying to focus here. Let's get them engaged. All right, we have something yellow over there, but this guy is going to be persistent and hiding. There you go. Got you. You're trying to be sneaky. Unfortunately, not sneaky enough. Getting muscle memory back. We haven't played in a bit. We have recordings come out every week, but a lot of times we record in bunches.
Months of prisoner interrogations. The information is stored on a military-grade laptop, kept in the main holding area downstairs.
So let's plop him here.
I wish something.
Oh, he's on fire. And not in the NBA Jam way. Nope, grenades in your hands. He's down. Another one. Another one bites the dust. Is that all of them? Looks like it. Let's pick you up. I do love that feature. I'm not sure if day one had that, but this playthrough, remembering every time. Super thankful.
The first priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
All right, and there's another one, I think, to the left, no? No, I guess not. Really love all the missions, historical elements that Washington, D.C. kind of brings to this game. Really nice. Like a little extra touch to the interesting nature of like this game, how it flows and whatnot. I mean, New York was fun too. But man, all the historical museums and monuments and just location stuff, very interesting. Something glowing. That Benjamin Franklin. Well, you try to run. So it does sound a little different, so I imagine that the muzzle is working. It just has a big loud doo 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 over and over again. I don't know if that translates well in the microphone. I guess I'll find out when I'm editing. But yeah, it's not as loud, not as piercing in my ears. You probably can't tell because I'm always lowering it and posts and whatnot, being mindful and considerate of your eardrums despite the game not being for mine. Another thing about the Division and Ubisoft in general.
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
So much detail, not a whole lot of loot. Whether you're playing Assassin's Creed or you're playing the Division, playing Avatar. Oh god, that exploded right above me. Oh man. Such a jump scare. I do appreciate that Ubisoft is getting a lot of love to it in the last so many years with all these collaborations and Twitch drops and whatnot and extra things. We just had a DLC a few months ago. And if you're interested, we also did revisit the Division. I think we did like 100 and something episodes. Oh, this is like one of my favorite scenes. Like this whole nature of just entering this whole like scene in the museum and stuff. Very cool. Very cool.
I see an enemy!
No, you don't.
Up there! Target located! He's in cover!
Oh, shocked him. That was a shocking turn of events. No, I could shoot him through the glass, but I had to reload. So I'm sure we're gonna have more coming in shortly. Let's grab you, because I don't think you're gonna be as effective over here. Grab you, little buddy. We got what, 5 seconds to place you again? Place you in the middle of the room. These are just lovely distractions, to be honest. So they're trying to flank us. Oh, you're lucky I can't really shoot you from that angle. It's just so much detail, so many cool elements, and like all these different historical environments and stuff. Really nice. Nice touch. Did we pick it up? Yeah, we did. Yeah, I never knew that we were able to do that. I think I played the Division so many hours on Xbox. Never realized we were able to do that. I usually just leave it. Found that out, what, a few months ago? While we're, I guess, restarting this. Technically starting it because it's the first time you guys are seeing it on the channel, but really cool. Kind of gives me a little bit of Fallout and BioShock vibes, and all these areas where you're kind of going to displays and whatnot. Oh god. Oh, shot him. There you go. I love that we have a 30 count. That's probably one of the better features of this gun, and being able to like add clips and stuff using all my skill points, my perks, because the previous rifle that we had only had like 20 shots. So I mean, you could go through that really quickly.
The True Sons seem to be in control of the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
This is really one of my favorite scenes. When you enter the jungle in the Vietnam area. This is so cool. I just kind of want to sit here, enjoy the moment for a couple seconds. Yeah, such a cool themed room, man. Just all this detail. Just nuts, man. You can't help but just, like, even if you weren't recording, just sit here and reading all the little placards. It feels like you're kind of there for the most part. All this extra detail that, you know, honestly, they didn't have to do. And they did it, and it also makes it very difficult to figure out where loot is. That's why I'm kind of happy that like this franchise has a bunch, sounded like a dinosaur, has that glowing beacon orange, very distinct. So it's very helpful in like in a darker environment like this is. Just so much detail. Fortunately, the light is really not making it easy to read it, but I mean, just knowing that you can, pretty neat. That has nothing. All right, so how shall we approach this? I gotta watch out for all these explodable canisters.
Target.
Need to watch that drone!
Here's the damn intruder!
All right, that's what, 3 down? Oh, fireworks action.
Reinforcements incoming.
Of course they are. Wouldn't be the division otherwise. Oh, it's behind us, isn't it? Gotta keep an eye on it, because imagine there'll be like a heavy shortly. Man, that drone is still going after him, isn't he? Oh, that just shredded through him pretty easily. All right, dude. Come on. You're making my eardrums explode here. Finally, we get out of that. Like the chain guns, man, they're massively loud. Very aggressive when you're wearing headphones. Just so much detail. This is just bunkers and everything. You get lost in all of it. Like, I understand, like, the premise of why we're here and stuff. Very horrible.
Just lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static.
But being a video game and stuff, man, it really brings home like the level of detail and creativeness of what this game brings. And the lighting and shadows, man, really kind of sets the scene. So is there any loot around here? There's something here. All right, we'll take the Rush 24 backpack. And what do we have here? So grenades. I don't think we've thrown any, so we're plenty maxed out. Love to see the shadows and reflections and stuff against the walls. That or like the phone's off the hook. Oh my god, just jumped. Wow.
Picked you up on camera again.
Love it.
The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Yeah, I don't see any yellow bicycle locks, so unfortunately it's not one of those situations. Oh, it's just all the noises are ominous. It's like thuds and whatnot. What do we have here? So a med kit. I guess it's good that we haven't used any. That darn alarm. Who are they shooting at? Oh, it's like factions. Interesting. So there is a heavy. I saw him back to the right. And there he is. Broke his shield. Oh, he's down. Down for the count. Wow. Shockingly, very easy. I remember that dude being a hassle before. Oh, that alarm though, like right in our ears. And we got True Sun's faction keys, which is always lovely. Yeah, that's one thing that I always have to try to remember is go to the underground areas like the sewers and whatnot, and go in many of those boxes as you can, like electrical boxes kind of, and grab as many things as you can possibly get. Let's go down this way. We're not as exposed going down this way. So what do we need to trigger over here? We need to take the laptop.
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
Let's explode this. Very quiet considering everything else has exploded in our ears. Wait for about 20 seconds. Hopefully by the time we set up here. Let's get a little harasser going down on the floor. All right, hero. You're going down. Once you expose yourself like that, you're asking for it. Again, I honestly think like the 1-2 punch in this game, the big trick, is the drone and turret. Probably not as needed if you play with friends or if you play online with randos, but since I'm playing solo to record for like posterity and whatnot, man, this is like a wonderful backup. Mostly you just have to remember to use it, because if you don't play for a while, because like I was saying earlier, I recorded in bunches, then I don't play for a couple weeks, so like a lot of it's just kind of remembering. But once you remember, ooh, it's a lethal combination. And then as others have told me, remember to kind of put it in a better mount for the turret. Because a lot of times you're just kind of haphazardly throwing it and not really focusing on where you're throwing it. The higher the spot, the better. Not too high, but you know what I mean. Because we were smart enough to max out our perks, we were able to use a lot more than what was like 3 or 4. Very, very skimpy in the start. You don't have a lot at all. Well, I don't like that this is a big open area. I do not like this at all. And you see nobody. There's like one up top. There's one like all the way over here. Can't be the only one. Got to be a couple on the floor. Do appreciate the fact that he's kind of giving enough time to regen things. He's down. We alerted people. Little air harassers going after him. Man, I love the fact that he just kind of like boxed him in. All right, now we're going after Captain Briggs, which I think is ascending. So he's actually coming over here instead. Alright, took that guy down. That guy was being kind of a pain in the ass. So the bomb guy. He's down. They're down. Man, you kind of have to have your head on a swivel. Got him before they hit the ground. Now we got to secure the area here. Headshot. I think that's secure enough.
No more contacts. All clear.
Love it.
This recovered intel is going to be a whole lot of help to Odessa in the short term, but to all of us in the long run. You also effectively put this hellhole out of commission.
Come back to the base if you want to add to your skills, Agent.
And we got a new skill. Gotta go acquire that at the Master of Quarters, which we already did see him earlier, so not that big of a deal. But yeah, guys, this was The Division 2. Thank you to Ubisoft for the RDA Avatar crossover DLCs. And as always, guys, we will catch you in the next one.
When I feel like this, I'm immortal.